Rabbits are fierce, man. Super quick. They got leg power. Like, I think
They
they
got
fight a
they
lot.
got ears.
Like, I feel like they are way better than penguins at fighting.
I would, and probably CS, right? Those ears, so you can play off the sound cues a lot better.
I wouldn't help them in Go. Am I right?
That is true. Ooh, shots fired and probably not heard what direction they were coming from. So into the pistol we go. Let's actually get into the CS. It'll be Team Kinguin on the CT side. We got Rain over here at the car. He's gonna get one, but will go down. Rotations being made, but no one actually in a very good position to defend on that A site right now. Makaleli trying to take that elevator up, and yes, Green will be the operator of that elevator. They are getting across though on the side of Melty. The bomb to go down here in a 3-on-3 right now.
Yeah, so immediately Team Kinguin give up that CT spawn, which is really good for the retake. And this is low, but they're going to be pushing up versus 3 players who are on equal footing with them in terms of health. Great afterplant spots from Melty so far.
Now Foxgo gonna take down XTQ. We didn't see him the last time. We actually cast them. The Terminator holding on to Goose. Gonna... Oh no, that was sorry. The Terminator was on the ramp here. That was missed 2 up in Goose, and they will be able to take this. And the kit on Scream with 1 HP will be able to defuse. But still a decent round here from the terrorists.
Terminator actually looking for the ace there. It was very close to getting it too. Would have been a 1v2. Both players extremely low. Decided to jump up on the box though and got punished for it. That was a good retake from Kinguin, who obviously having a kit was helpful in that situation. The A setup, I feel like, wasn't that great. Like Rain was lucky to get one. I mean, obviously
They tried to
game,
exploit the fire on that car there.
yeah, but they updated that fire so that it wasn't not as powerful as it was, right?
Yeah. So let's see, Makaleli started things off towards middle, one with the scout, then a USP, Scream there to back him up. Mr. though will find one until Dennis comes at him with the P90. So all alone now, it will just be XTQ, ZZZ. And they didn't really buy here either, Melty, so they're going to be able to have a solid round number 3. Well, after the pause that apparently will be coming out.
Looks like Maiden's having some ping issues.
Nice.
Not really. I hate that.
Yeah, ping issues are not nice. Actually, that's why we were a little delayed starting here, because the Terminator, we had to play like server roulette to get this guy a server that he could actually ping to. I'm not sure where he plays CS from, but apparently Skynet is the worst ISP in Europe.
Are you advocating skin gambling in CS:GO?
No,
Okay.
I'm not. Definitely not after meeting Scoots.
And Henry G.
Well, yeah, I guess. Anyways, the match is paused. We almost had 3 rounds consecutively online. That's the dream. 3 rounds
Yeah,
in a row.
when we saw pauses on LAN, it was kind of interesting because it was like tactical pauses. It was a nice segue into talking about what are they thinking. You could look over the stage.
Yeah, I could actually see the players.
See them talking, see who was talking, see the looks on their faces.
Like this guy's on easyskins.com. Like this isn't a tactical pause.
Yeah. Now we're back on the internet.
We can only wonder what these guys are doing. So we do have the buy coming out because, as mentioned, they planted on the first round. Melty, they had like a couple pop flashes to work their way out of middle. That didn't really work out. But now they're going to be coming into the rifles here in round 3. Still going up against the scout and a P90. So this is always that chance where the terrorists can kind of like turn things around really early on in the half.
So what are the implications of this match? So far, Melty are actually through their group already, beating out Pitter and Orbit. And Kinguin haven't played a match. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. It was Publicler and Pitter that Melty beat, and the other 2 teams in this group. Those were both on Cobble. So I believe that means they're through either first or second. Maybe there's a chance that there's a tie and we'd break it down by round differential or just have them play another best of 1. But Kinguin haven't played at all. And this is obviously the team favorited to get through not only this group, but probably the whole tournament to get into Season 8.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say like Kinguin are probably going to 3-0, if not 2-1, and that would then there wouldn't be any way for...
any way for a tie, yeah.
Yeah.
Pending some upsets, though, maybe. If Pitter show up.
Yes.
Maybe Waylander makes his way back to land.
Swedish or Finnish Navy confirmed.
Yeah, he's in the Finnish Navy. That would actually be funny if he was. I'm not sure what service or branch he went into. So we're paused.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught on to that, but the game's actually paused. I haven't.
Oh, that's why they're not moving.
Yeah, it's not. Freeze time's not actually 2 minutes long. It's just a pause. So we finally get to cast Rain. We got to cast LGB like every single day when Rain was on it, and then he left. It was kind of sad.
I always resented Kinguin for throwing him the biggest bonus that any other CS player has ever had and signing them to his team, because I really had very little faith in Kinguin, considering honestly how bad they were for how much talent they had.
Yeah.
I always wonder what who the casting director for Kinguin was, because it seemed like he had no idea how to build a team. But
well, a lot of the superstars, a lot of the super like bands, teams, like anything, they never really work out.
Yeah, but it's like just no conception of roles in CS:GO when you look at the team looking one. But after all is said and done, you know, they have had some really good results recently, and if they do have like that situation where they can have like an outside coach, like I don't know who's calling right now. It's probably like Makalele or something.
Yeah.
Then, like, if they can get an outside coach, they could actually be probably pretty good.
Yeah, and obviously a chance to show that here in the, not as so much the pro placements, but getting into Season 8 proper, they're one of the teams that you would, with the amount of talent they have, expect to get into that Season 8 LAN and go up against, well, two teams we know that will be there for sure already, based on what we saw Burn Pro and not B, so. Here we go. This is pushing through the B tunnels here. Aggression from the CTs on their first rifle round. Kind of makes sense since they were still working with the P90. And they do the, yeah, they get out there. He switches that into the Galil. P90 still on Scream, and they've just crushed the hopes of Melty on this round with the nicely kind of random aggression out towards those B tunnels.
I don't think Melty expected them to push tunnels like that. That was a triple push upper. Nades were out on both teams, and that only favored Kinguin, and that they completely shut Melty down. Melty is a team that was really good. We saw them play Pitter, and it was on Cobble, and they looked awesome. Like they looked like a solid team. It seemed like in those 2v2 and 3v3 situations, they knew how to boost Crossfire. Dennis is gonna take a fight here with Mistu and take him down. Mistu actually played that last game with a broken arm, I think.
Did he?
Yeah, it was on Twitter like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to play. I have a broken arm.
That is a broken arm. It must have been the keyboard arm.
It was like a separated shoulder blade, I think. Not blade.
Yeah, so he probably just had the keyboard in like a random spot. There's no way it's his mouse arm. unless he's like a
He's just hyper threading with his right arm.
9,000 DPI wrist player. Unless that's like the only way that's possible. And more aggression here for Kinguin. They've got somewhere to go. Look at this. This one makes more sense. You know, expecting pistols maybe with like Kevlar, but as we know, there's nothing here. They just get crazy aggressive with that P90 kind of leading the charge there. And that's that. 4 in a row for Kinguin. Very, very quick, and another rifle about to come out for Melty.
I think it might be an absolutely no respect situation. Maybe they've never played Melty before. I feel like Melty is the type of team who could potentially do pretty well versus.
I feel like if Kinguin watched their 2 previous matches here in CEVO, they might actually respect them a bit more.
Yeah, and they also what was it took. It
was public.
They almost beat Hellraisers, 13 rounds off Hellraisers, or they actually beat Hellraisers.
I don't think they've played in CEVO, unless this is another series. Melty, that is.
No, it wasn't on CEVO.
Oh, okay.
It was right before that Pitter match.
I don't watch.
Oh, here we are into another rifle.
Oh, I remember talking about that. Into the rifle, Dennis though from a. All right, on that ramp, we'll get one before Mistu brings him down. Range finds the Terminator, so we do have a 3-on-3 team. Kinguin though, the much healthier squad right now. It's about a minute on the clock. We will see that bomb make its reversal over towards the. Well, will we? The bomb actually stops to throw a Molotov out middle, trying to stop Scream from pushing him behind them, but that going to work out? Fox stopping things. He'll find one. He gets the information that bomb is going to be coming B. XTK and Miss2 the only ones up. And look how fast Scream is coming around the back here, out those tunnels. Just moving it with that P90. He takes down the bomb planter. Bomb did go down, though, and Rain taking down STQ from behind that double box.
Yeah, it was almost a really good rotate back to B. They really didn't hesitate that long, and sometimes you see teams in those situations work the map a little bit too long on their way back to B. Like, they'll say, okay, let's try to go back to B, but they want to set up or something, and they go back, and what they're trying to do is abuse how much Kinguin has actually rotated. And you know, as far as Kinguin know, they were throwing a full fake on them because it seemed like they were committing really hard to cat. Truth was, they were all there, and when they ran back, if they ran all the way into B, they were gonna get there first, and that's what happened. But Fox shut him down, getting one player and one player down to very low HP.
So early Molotov out here from Kinguin into the long doors. That allows Rain to just push up. But it appears we can see Miss2. Oh, another Molotov to stop Melty in their tracks up on that catwalk. So any chance at a fast A split kind of shut down. Makalele finally off that scout. He's got that AWP. And he doesn't find a shot yet. He's also quite low, so he's going to move back. Battle at the doors, though. The Terminator's going to get one. And immediately Fox trading him out. So 4-4 right now.
Yeah, actually just running out mid there and catching Scream. He's got to be pissed about that. Fox also taking a duel. And this is kind of not what you want to do, especially if people are waiting for you. Just start peeking players at mid. But if you can hit headshots, who really cares, right? Who really cares?
Yeah, the commentators can only criticize so much. You can do whatever you want if you're going to hit all the shots. It's like, well, shouldn't have done that, but if you're going to kill 7 people, why not? Rain getting a nice double there before being brought down on the catwalk. Now Dennis going to move forward to finish it off. Maiden, and the thing I noticed the most on that round is Kinguin, obviously with their money building up after 6 in a row. Just fantastic use of Molotovs to shut down anything Melty wanted to do.
It must be nice being on a team like Kinguin where, like, you know, if you're for example, Scream, you could kill someone, die, like, do something crazy, get 1 kill for it and die, and know that the rest of your team can, like, guarantee a kill if it's, like, an individual peak. Maybe that's why they take so many duels, and that makes sense. I mean, these are some of the best duel takers in the entire scene, like, in the entire world. All kind of...
Scream is extremely blind. Dennis was blind as well. He'll get that trade just a little bit later. You will find them both, but that's 20 bullets gone from the A1S. He pulled out the USP, finds the third there, so triple kill at the mid double doors. And now it is just Maiden and a Miss2. They'll have the bomb, and these are the guys with the Deagles as well. Oh, but getting brought down from behind. Makalele says, I got a P250. I'm just going to get 2 headshots. No big deal. 7 in a row for Kinguin.
Really justifying their early round pushes, aggressive pushes. So the first one was calculated. After that, they just started taking fights, and I'm sure they're rolling at this point. They feel like they can do whatever they want. Melty going to be back on a bye, or not out of the game, but still have to show Kinguin that they can't do whatever they want. And I think maybe putting it to a full execute would be something really good to use against a team that is going to be hard to get an opening pick versus.
And Fox right now, 11-1. Also with 2 assists. Dennis and Rain there at 7 apiece. Scream hasn't really had to do anything, and I feel like all 4 of his kills have come off. It's either the pistols or the P90s. Have they even had to kill anyone with the rifle yet?
Rain is going to be able to push long if he wants to.
And that'll be a lot of information to be grabbed. No one's even there. XTQ starting to realize they're not covering it. He turned around for a second, but he gave it up. Rain having not quite pushed through yet. It looks like they are trying to go for this mid to B. We can see Dennis still in that CT spawn with a good grenade to have gone out here. They've got a bit of a crossfire. Dennis, he's killed 1. That's also doing... Oh my gosh, and it just falls apart over in the B tunnels.
No, yeah, Rain from the top of mid.
Oh, was he top? Oh, he actually finally pushed through.
Yeah, he finally pushed through.
That's what happens when you control your own camera while you're trying to cast. I failed.
Lampert bought a Galil, but he has nades as well, so I guess it's justified. I just like always, yeah, it's justified. And so when you're really, I feel like teammates really low, can only afford a Galil. No nades, and more like, why not Tech 9?
So Makalele working around the side of that smoke, able to bring down 1. Misty finally gets him down. Rain there, so the trade's happening long. A bit in favor though of Kinguin as it's a 3-on-2. And it's just going to be Maiden and Lampert left. Kind of just hoping that, as aggressive as Kinguin will be, they'll push here and maybe allow Melty to even it up. But it seems like their aggression is very thought out. They'll get aggressive when they know they're in a position to find the trades, but in a mid-round 3v2, you can see Kinguin playing this, very passive and very correct.
Yeah. Kind of surprised to see Lampert give up long here, but going B in this situation actually makes sense if you look at the mini-map. Oh, scoping out mid. Running down mid with the bomb. This might look like it's going to be a cat play if he doesn't just walk out the doors. But either way, it doesn't favor them anymore since Dennis is in lower.
Yeah, Scream's also waiting for them on cat. Kind of a off-angle spot. All right, it looks like this is who they're going to run into. They throw that smoke down. It leaves a bit of a gap, but Scream is covering it completely. If they just walk through the other side, yeah, and this is why that spot's so good. Late in the round, you just do not expect someone to be there.
Excellent spray from Scream. Yeah, King went off to a strong start. 9-0, lots of money. A couple of them getting AKs. Melty buying every round, just trying to get a round on the board because you're in this situation where saving isn't really going to do much for you. If you look at like a lot of these last few rounds, it's been Kinguin to win without losing more than 2 players. Only a single round this match, Kinguin have lost 3 players.
Well, I think, yeah, that was the pistol, wasn't it? Or at least one of them. Here we go, though. Melty, again, forcing up, as mentioned, trying to get off the catwalk. Looks like they've done a pretty good time. Dennis and Rain have already been brought down. Makalele down to 9 HP. Let's see if... Oh, what a shot. There's a player looking low, Maiden able to get one. And another round where 3 players have actually died for Kinguin. Makalele gets the jump onto that Xbox. And both of these players coming up on the catwalk trying to retake this A site. Terminator holding out, and ooh, the little wedge there on the catwalk. Let's see if that goes. It looks like that's going to pay off. It's a pretty solid hiding spot. They're both going to go down, but he's just sitting there. He's going to get one. He gets them both. The Terminator.
Terminator.
Enabling that invisibility cloak and just taking him down.
That was nice. That was really nice. Penguin.
We're very tired.
Melty secured a round by going fast cat. Actually, they had more goals than they did last round somehow. After winning, getting the bomb down, because it did come down to a 1v2.
Yeah.
If they lose this round.
Oh, Fox here. Gets one. Can he find any more with this op? That smoke's going to make it a bit harder as players are able to fan out as they push through it. But the pop flashes, or the counter flashes rather, coming in from Kinguin are just way too strong. They keep Melty in that smoke. It allows time for the rotations. And on this round, Melty getting completely outplayed.
I guess fast up cat, fast out B. Would they catch you off guard? I think if I was Kinguin, I might have expected another cat play. Maybe a delayed full split or something like that. But now Melty, since they lost that round, have no money to work with. Won't be able to force up every single time unless they... Well, I mean, if this does happen to you, sometimes you want to force up because you're in a double save anyway. So that's, I guess, what we're seeing here. Armor buys, but a couple people spending all their money and some couple not.
Rain is going to be the first battle. I think he hears these flashes bouncing, and one of them will catch him square in the face. He was completely blind, but look at this Makalele on the backside of this. Oh, he is going to be brought down. Dennis does find one from middle. Can he get another? He's pushing up towards the barrels here at the top of mid. Maiden going to spot him out from the spawn. This is kind of an awkward place for Dennis to be standing, and he's going to fall as well. So Melty doing a very good job here on this round. Round where they were completely outgunned. Yeah.
Jumped off a cat, gets a kill. Fox is going to be offing right here. Whoa! Later,
wow, what a headshot from Fox.
Regrets.
Online, too. Ooh.
I think they know where Fox is, but I'm watching the crosshair. I hope they wait for it to be smoked, and I hope it's a good smoke, not horrible.
Oh, and there's a gap. He sees him, and he hits that shot. There is still a player behind. That's XCQ, and he will find it. So we get to see some frag clip-worthy op shots from Fox there, but unfortunately they don't matter as they lose the round. Melty with 2 now.
Yeah, it was a horrible smoke, but an amazing shot.
Double op setup. So we saw Makalele starting things off with a scout. He went in for the op. Then we saw him get off of it, went over towards Fox, and now they're just going to pull out the double op setup after losing like 2 rounds here.
Pass out long. Oh, Makalele's going to shut it down immediately. Was that Versant off?
I'm not actually sure what the Terminator was using.
Oh, no, just thinking.
Yeah, it looks like Lambert started off with the op on this round, so he'll try to go back towards Cat. They're going to put Mistu on the front. Let's see, Lambert with the pop flash. Mistu going to peek out. That did grab Makalele. I think Mistu might have seen his side as he was kind of creeping back up that A ramp.
Only 2 offs left. Like, it should be a winnable round. Makalele full blind. Fox goes down, and so does he. 3 rounds so far. The only thing that I've seen change is Melty moving more and more quickly and just shuffling back and forth, looking for a really fast opening pick. They don't get it, look for it somewhere else, and then work towards something by sticking together. And it's starting to work. They're actually gaining some traction.
It was looking pretty bad. It was like,
Like, look, Kinguin are forcing up here, and they're on a save next round if they lose. So
yeah,
could be an easy 5.
Could be a very salvaged half. It started off absolutely, devastating for Melty. Team Kinguin, as everyone has witnessed, they have 16-0 teams in the past, and it was starting to look like maybe another one here online. But now Melty, if they can get 2 more rounds, and this one is the 2-for-1 situation, 10-5. I thought too bad switching over to the CT side. A pistol could keep this neck and neck.
Oh, Misty's out mid, waiting for them to push. And Screaming gets the better of him though, with the peaks, obviously.
Fox had already found a kill into B tunnels with that 5-7, so into a 3-on-3 right now. Where is this? Speaking of 7s, the Mag 7. Mag 7 Heat.
Oh,
I don't know. That doesn't seem like a 1-kill spot from elevator to the catwalk. And they're trying to get out middle. Oh, they actually... That's Maiden coming out of the B double doors, able to find 2, so that leaves Makalele having to do a 1v3 all by himself. He's spotted by a far player first. I don't even think he saw him.
Maiden just walked out B, got his kills, and Melty secured the round. Huge full save from, full force from Kinguin.
Yeah, might as well. Last round here. Fox going to bring out the scouts. Scream with one as well. Dennis pulling out a scout. It'll be Rain and Makalele with, the scout equivalent when it comes to pistols, the Deagles. Let's see what they can do. 2 scout shots fired, no damage put onto Melty quite yet. Seems like they want to peek out. Maybe give him another one. Oh, they've gone very fast out long, though. And Makalele in the smoke around the other side of it. Oh, the Deagle, though! Getting the best of him. Can't get that one tap, and then the recoil after that. Too hard to control. That was a position Makalele could have just possibly won them the round off of that.
Rain checking to see if his flash worked. No. He peeks out, no one's there.
It did not work. And now they're having to deal with these jump scouts. Still kind of scary. Let's see. Fox will get 1 tag in there, finishes it off with the USP, able to pull that scout out for another opportunity against Mistu. Makalele on the assist for that one. Oh, that scout shot going to miss somehow. Terminator then picking off Scream as a result. But it does bring it to a 3-on-3, and this is still going pretty close. Maiden, just like on that last round, though, coming out of the B tunnels. B control belonging to the terrorists right now. It's going to be Fox going on for the flank, and Maiden peeking out aggressively will find Dennis. So man advantage there now, 3-on-2 and a post plant for Melty. It looks like the 10-5 half. And the possibility of a comeback in this game is now online. Unless Fox has something to say. He has picked up an op. He gets the first shot very close on the second one. It's going to leave him out playing in a 1-on-2, trying to spray down that player near the Xbox on that B platform. And Maiden with the Deagle finishes it off. And 4 rounds in a row, 5 of the last 6 on this half in favor of Melty.
Not too shabby. I mean, most of this is going to come down to sight holds on CT. Everyone knows how to rotate versus executes. It's very hard to outplay your opponents on Dust 2. It's pretty much, when you do it, it's, you sell a fake. You're risking the players that sell the fake if you want to, and it's only for the 50-50 chance that the other team bites on it and like rotates one out of CT or something like that. Sometimes you want to do it. Sometimes people just throw a simple smoke and a flash, even though it's not very effective, just because it's most likely not going to work anyway. So it will come down to a lot of sight holds here. Melty have the opportunity to bring this back. Pistol round.
Yeah. Terminator with 15 frags up on Melty, so someone to watch out for in the second half, and 20 on Fox. And Dennis sitting on the coveted 13, 3, and 7. score line. But it's Kinguin going fast out towards B. Only one there to hold on. That was missed too. But look at this. The big flank coming in here from Melty. They're going to have to push the smoke that is down. But it's being watched completely. They're going to go through one by one. They're all brought down now. It's Maiden in a 1v4. I think he's the one guy that came out middle or just went out of the tunnels first. Nope. Fox was trying to knife him here. He pays the price for it, but Kinguin now getting off to a solid start, winning the pistol in the second half.
Fast B split, I like that in this situation. It might have been the least obvious thing to do. Straight up B, take the spawn, go on the site. For Melty to stack B, I feel like would be extremely weird, like really weird. So that mid-control cat or long would be a lot more common. So to hit B like that is probably the right play. And that's in a situation obviously where Melty are going to want to try something, you know, really risky.
Mm-hmm. I like I mean, they were able to get into a position to flank so quickly, but their footsteps obviously kind of selling them out. They hear so many people coming in behind them. The site is more or less clear, so they just turn around and they watch that smoke. It was like Team Kinguin was on the CT side. So, Terminator in a spot that could make a difference. Might not go checked. Oh, he shoots though, draws blood. He's angered the Kinguins. And that's all the Terminator will do. We'll go down to the P90. Lampert pushing through. Will find Fox outside of the long doors. 4-on-4. Now let's see if that CT force buy can do any more damage here. Couple scouts. And Khalil now picked up on Lampert. And Misty with that deagle. Seems like they might just... I mean, players have already backed off all the way towards the car at A. The only one hanging around is Misty with the deagle, and that makes sense. Looking for an exit. Everyone else though saving and looking for a chance in round 18 for Melty.
Yeah, Lambert actually watching lower for Mistu. I like this. It's just a nice safe setup. Very simple. Mistu can actually just focus on upper and cut people off from that way. I don't know if it's being called for him though. He's actually looking down, but no one is in upper.
Terrorists win.
Mistu's still trying to get out here. Makalele will find Maiden, so that's one of the guns gone. The deagle now disappearing as Scream kills Mistu. So Galil and a scout saved into round 18. Oh, we see a P250 and a grenade come out. I wouldn't think they'd buy anything off of the back of this. Lampert, the only one with money. He's up at 3.4K. Everyone else barely over or even at $2,000. So standard 2-on-2 setup coming out for Melty.
Oh, the Terminator does come out and make it a 5-on-4. Does he get a gun off of it? No, he had a Galil, so... No armor, actually. Kind of surprising. Is there anyone on the board with armor?
No, I don't. This was a save just with some of the guns that they didn't have in the last one.
Yeah, it was only scouters that saved that, imagine then.
Makalele going to bring X2K down. These players at A. You can see the Terminator pushing through long. Made it in CT spawn, and he's in a good place to find Makalele. That gets him a better gun, a P90, which he will push forward with. Terminator might want to think about... Actually, no, they can win this. I don't know if they know how low that 3VR, yeah. Don't have the kit, but these players are so low. They're moving in fast. Maiden gets a player at the box. Scream from the back of the plaque, going to show his location. It's all up to Terminator right now, but Scream, one with the one taps, finds the triple kill and will win the round. Melty, though,
the one tap.
They could have had that one.
You hate to see it.
You do. You gotta win those.
Yeah. No harder person on the planet to win that versus considering... I guess... Could he have spammed that box? Probably not from the widest angle, but from the angle he was on, he probably could have. Yeah. Just didn't want to waste bullets.
Maybe didn't know he was actually so low, though.
Yeah, if he knew he was low and you could spam that, 100% he would have gone for it. But if he thought he would be wasting bullets, only doing 30 damage, not killing Scream, then Scream could just peek out right after that, take advantage of it. So didn't want to blow the round in that regard.
Yeah, the re-peeking advantage is so high since most materials aren't spammable, or if they are spammable, they hardly do any damage in this game.
Yeah, well, it's a tagging, right? Like, it won't tag you as much, so then you can just peek out, like, and wreck.
So 4-on-3, though, we get into the first rifle round. Melty doing pretty solid so far, and Maiden there from the A ramp will find two. He gets Rain and Scream down. And that'll secure the round for him. It's just Dennis now trying to survive with this. Oh! He does get a quick one to the face of Terminator. That was quite a shot. He's alive on 16 HP with 40 seconds. What's the money like on the T sign? This actually put them into a save, so a chance for Melty to get some more rounds off of this one. They do still have to kill Dennis, and it'll be an easy shot for Miss2 as Dennis just shows him his back.
Now, the only thing counting against Melty right now is 2 pistols, right? Like 2 pistols in the favor of Melty, and they're ahead in this game. So, now with that being said, they do have to win the majority of the rifle rounds to make up for it. But earning them saves is the best course of action to do that. Kinguin will be in a perpetual buy-save situation. I doubt they'll ever double save versus a team like Melty who they expect to win against.
Yeah.
But if they win the next rifle round, I think we could talk about like something like this that would come back.
Or will Kinguin just win this one? Rain starts off with a P250. He is brought into justice from Lampert's grenade. Back into the 4-4 situation as Kinguin, everyone just kind of in, cat mid lower B area. Ready to deathball somewhere, I would assume. Dennis able to actually get that gun, so he's picked up a FAMAS. Got to channel their inner Protoss here as they just run out of middle. I will continue to make StarCraft references until the day I die.
Mid B not the best option. Miss2 and Terminator have a good thing going on here. Great flash out. Miss2's going to look for one. Is going to look for a second. Does some damage to him. Scream goes down. And a third player for Miss2.
And Miss2 one of the players to watch out for. On
With or
team.
without a broken arm.
Yeah, I mean, he was absolutely insane in that one Cobble match the other day. I wasn't even sure what I was watching against. That was the one against Pitter, the harder opponent. And here, still, he's getting back towards positive. He's 14-17. The Terminator is actually 17-16, so he's been getting killed throughout. And here is that force up for Kinguin. Obviously coming out now in round 21. Another opportunity for Melty to try to get back into this game.
Going up cat here fast. Going to take advantage of the XTQZZZ in the CT. Didn't know when to stop reading that name. Lampert. Isn't even playing for Markelov to support.
This pop flash they're about to throw, though, does it go a little too far? Yeah. So he's still not going to be blind. They have jumped off. Now Miss2 and Lampert able to find them. XTQ still alive, and he'll be bringing off the head of Makalele. 2 players have got into the site, though. One of them screams, finding a kill at the CZ. Tries to strafe jump his way out of the site. Be a bit surprising. Doesn't quite work. Kinguin, though, with this force buy, do get the bomb down, and that will actually allow them to buy in this upcoming round 22.
Well, will Kinguin regret losing those last 5 rounds? I mean, now it's going to be a second buy once again. Actually, whoa, without that bomb plant, would they have been? Oh no, they
would have been fine. Maybe they don't have like an op and they go 5 rifles instead. But even that being said, Makalele was still in a position to op armor even without the extra 800.
Yeah.
Or was he? No, actually I don't think he was. He would have had 5200, so that would have just been an op. So bomb plant, pretty important.
5200? He had 6200, right?
Oh, I thought he just had
800 for the bomb plant. Oh. I don't know.
Or he spent 6,000 at least. Whatever. Who doesn't want an extra 800 bucks? He's some type of weirdo.
Some sort of logical fallacy.
Oh wow, I actually thought... No, okay, he was. I'm not crazy. I was like, I thought Lampert was boosted up on someone's head, and yeah, he was. Maiden was the support for that boost. He was the cheerleader stack. He was cheering him on there. For those of you that don't know, Maiden was a cheerleader in high school.
Head cheerleader. Thank you.
Yeah. I made that up. I don't even know if that's a thing outside of America.
Oh, Miss2, because his teammate Terminator went down to a nice headshot in the site. He's going to have a lot of pressure put on him. Those early rotates coming out. Great flashes have delayed the site take. Scream goes down. Maiden taking 2 for himself. And Makalele also. Uh-oh. Melty, 9 rounds. What's going on?
I'm going to have to be Maiden's.
What's up?
I'm going to have to be Maiden's cheerleader now. I tried to...
Did you go to school for it?
I tried to make fun of him for being a cheerleader, and now I'm just gonna have to be his personal cheerleader at every time he gets a 3K or 4K. Double op setup coming out for Melty as they've got all the money to work with. And now Kinguin. Uh-oh, we've seen the When I'm Kinguin video. Are we about to get a When I'm Melty video?
Yeah, this is the type of team that, it would happen to.
Yeah, I would actually predict a When I'm Melty video to come out pretty soon because these guys do seem pretty solid. Even though at the start of this half, it was, up until round like 12, it was looking pretty bad for Melty. But here we are in 23, and they're making a comeback. Oh, XTaz, thank you. Kairos. Nice. Kairos1G on Twitter. You can pronounce XTQZZZ as XTaz.
XTaz. Okay.
That is so much easier. So 4
Way
on 3.
easier.
4 on 3, and XTaz is still alive. He's actually watching long. No one from Kinguin, though, coming in that direction. Everyone bunched up on Cat and ready to go. Molotov into the side off of the pizza. Maiden still holding on. He's going to be able to... Is he going to be able to? I feel like should have had that kill on Fox, but it won't really matter. He hit him enough to find the assist, and XTaz will bring in the last kill of the round. Melty within 3.
In the double digits.
Double digits. This is when things get scary.
Extremely scary. Yes, they will have another bye here. And the thing that always favors the player or the team who has the huge lead is the loss bonus, obviously. And the fact that they're on T side only makes that more effective, harder to break the money for them. Melty slowly building up the bank, but as long as Kinguin have the loss bonus, they'll have multiple tries where they won't have to save. And it looks like they are in that buy save cycle. When I thought maybe, maybe like Navi, for example, wouldn't just buy and save. They just buy. But even still can't win the round.
I got them into some trouble at land, by the way.
So,
the Terminator. Oh, trying to get it through the window as missed to the Opera locking down the B site fell. The Terminator not able to make up for it, and now they're left with only 3 people on the side of Melty up against 4. The site has been taken. Kinguin, though, with a ton of time, still focusing on fragging out here. Bomb now just being planted. And everyone already in those...
Oh, McLeod might go down here. Oh, he does. 3v3.
Now this is Maiden pushing in from the tunnels. Can he get Rain? He's going to try to incendiary him out. He thinks twice about it. And Molotov actually thrown in his own direction. He's going to push through. The Molotov did go into the back of the site. Maiden charging through one goes down to Fox. And now it's just Fox coming through. And XTaz gets a double there at the end to secure it.
Off. I thought that was like... I figured that was like the critical round that decided whether or not Kinguin were still in this. Because, okay, they planted. They might be able to buy again. I think they saved some money even after that round. So yeah, we'll be able to buy again. But Melty there with that huge rotate, killing McLeod in tunnels, and then having... Was that XTaz getting 2 players from there? I don't want to credit the wrong person. It might have been Maiden as a rotate from A to spawn.
Maiden got McLeod in the tunnels, and XTaz finished it off with a double kill at the end.
Yeah, so is Maiden. Made it all possible.
See if Lambert can hold on. He's going to take one of the ops. He was over at long A with the op in the last round. This time he switches it up towards B as Mistu had no luck in round 24. And it seems like once again Kinguin going to get it into the site. Going to be able to get that bomb down at a 4-on-3. Can Melty do this again? McLeod playing a much better spot. He is expecting someone to come out through the tunnels and ready to take them down. He's opping all the way out towards T-spawn.
But honestly, luckily for them, no one isn't.
Yeah, no one's going that way, so it actually is just a 3-on-3 in the site. McLeod still not moving. Maiden and XTaz hitting everything. Player's so blind. Rain had no idea what was coming. And McLeod now just going to back off. And Melty, you're probably like, where's McLeod?
When I'm Melty.
When I'm Melty, yeah, it's about to get produced.
Melty. Dude, they're not trading out properly on the entries and still are getting the retakes off. And that is how comebacks happen. Like, that is how comebacks happen. You cannot rely on your site holds every single round. If a team is going to come back and, like, get close to beating you, it's going to be off the back of retakes, off the back of winning clutch rounds. And Melty's retakes right now, oh, super sick. Obviously, Fox should not have just walked in front of the door like that. But I don't think he expected all of his teammates just get destroyed.
So still, guns coming out for Kinguin. As they have the max bonus, because it's now, at this point, 7 in a row here for Melty. You guys, if you're just tuning in, you are not mishearing me. Melty getting this back within 1 round, a chance to tie it up here, but it will be difficult. Rifles coming out almost every time, and Kinguin, while they can't defend the bomb plant, still have been good at getting the bomb down, and therefore extra money to work with.
And just gives you more perspective. Kinguin have only won a pistol and 2 anti-ecos. and since then have lost 7 rounds in a row. I'd say maybe 5 of them buys.
If Melty's pistols, if one of them went the other way, this could have already been over. Or at least Melty on match point.
The cat save.
Yeah, see what Lampert can do. He'll get that first op shot. He'll miss it. He was a bit blind. Sprays coming down from that long cross. Rain and Fox are going to get those openers, and that's the A site opened up. Terminator moving through, going to be greeted on the other side of the smoke. He actually doesn't take any damage. He'll move back in it to reload. Makalele just getting the bomb down now. And a 3-on-4, looking for the retake this time in the A site. Makalele will be able to bring down X-Taz. Mistu hits one heck of a shot onto Makalele in return. Scream up in Goose, and he's going to be up against the wall quite literally. He's going to go down, and now it's just a one-on-one. The fall! The Terminator with a triple kill.
No way they retook that.
Back-to-back 3v4 retakes, 2 on B, 1 on A.
No
What is
way
happening?
they retook that. Are you kidding?
He's the Terminator, man.
No way. I got my hand on my head like I have a fever because that was a sick. That was 3v5. 3v5. Both players on A site went down.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
well.
no, they got 1 kill. They
No,
got
I
one
think,
kill.
it was, yeah, 3v4 like every time here.
No freaking way, dude.
So, they've tied it up. Still, though, like I said, the bomb going down, the max lose bonus. You're getting a ton of money if you're Kinguin. They can buy every single round, thus the full AKs, full op, everyone with their utility nades. And while even when they storm onto the sites getting the kills, they can't win. They're going to run into trouble, I think, here if Melty actually just end up defending one of these sites for once. And a little bit less money to come in. If you're Kinguin, that hurts your chances even more. Kinguin with their mid control. No one really geared towards B for the terrorist side. Maybe just watching it here from Xbox. And Makalele. Oh! I think that would generally have been a shot he would hit, but he will miss. Yeah, so Terminator lucky to be alive here. It would have been a big target to take out. Terminator has been fragging throughout this match. He's at 21 kills right now. Maiden actually just surpassing him at 23. Ready to explode out, Cat. Okay, Maiden will go down, and that was over towards long. So Fox finding that frag there. Positions him up long. This is, ready to go in for that split. It's going to make Lampert's position a lot more awkward if he gets pressure from both long and Cat at the same time. He's very blind, misses that first op shot. Will he be able to pick up and find another? X-Taz helping out. Lampert unable to find any. 4-on-2 right now. Terrorist moving out. Lampert, is he going to get one there? No. Makalele able to survive and crouch. Bullets whizzing past his head, but he still finds the shot. And now it's Mistu in a 1v4. Surely Kinguin don't drop this round. If only there was a Molotov to top his plan. He could have won on time.
1v3. Dennis on the site with an op.
There he goes. He finishes it out. So Kinguin able to get their lead back, but also now losing all of that money. If Melty right now were to happen to win this, things would be a lot more difficult for Kinguin.
Yeah, did they keep clear alive that round?
They had 3 alive, yes.
1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, okay.
And Makalele had like 1.5k at the end of the round, I think.
So after 9 rounds in a row, a lot of them retakes, Melty were able to lose a round. Kinguin winning it, making it 14, not ever giving the lead to Melty. And it was off the back of really nice entries. They dealt with that. They Lampert and Yopper really, really well.
Oh, and Fox. Yeah, speaking of dealing with Lampert, they take him down right there. And that's going to open up middle a little bit more, putting 2 players, Mistu and Terminator, into B. They're actually just going to try to make a play here and push through since they go for a man down. And I do kind of like this. They go in together initially, and they'll leave Terminator now by himself, ready to intercept anyone coming back up. But we can see the mid to B split going down. Bomb still like back in T-spawn. They try to get in. Okay, Dennis with a nice fadeaway dropping out the window. Finds the trade out onto Mistu. Rain to bring down X-Taz. Terminator in a good position to do some damage. Does find one, but the grenade that Dennis threw prior to peeking does get that kill. And now Maiden in a 1v3. Rain is in a position to get behind him pretty quickly. And the bomb actually now reversing and going towards A. Maiden getting juked here.
A little bit, yeah. Dennis saw him crossing the door, assumed he was going to run to B. Since they weren't close enough, decided to reroute the situation.
See what he can't get done. Oh, it does. Oh, that light fixture actually kind of blocked him from seeing the head of Makalele, and then he heard the bomb going down, saw that player, and he's brought in from the side. So 15-13 Kinguin. They were making people sweat, that's for sure. It looks like they are in a position to close it out. They've got 2 in a row towards the end of the match here, and that's going to put Melty's money in kind of a dangerous situation. They are force buying up, and I mean, we do know that the CT force buy is still very, very dangerous, so there's a chance. But you would think Kinguin would be all right with this. Mistu, however, with one heck of a shot through the doors and a bit of smoke to find Makalele.
Yep, that's the first opening pick in 4 rounds that they've gotten. Mistu, finds another one too after a bad flash.
Yeah, Scream brought down mid-hop. Now a nice pop flash. Dennis trying to even this up. Kind of caught on the switch, though. I'm not sure what that was about. A missed switch or what. And now Maiden with the deagle, and suddenly it's just Fox who is all alone right now at the long A. Bomb down towards Xbox back in middle. I don't even know if he's thinking that far ahead yet. He's just going to try to find some kills right now. And the money actually a bit reset here for the terrorists. So now they're going to be in a position where they're kind of forcing up. Fox won't be, but Dennis and Scream are only at $400 and $900 right now. And after money comes in, they're still very, very low. So big potential for Melty to bring it into overtime here in round 30.
Yeah, there's a series of wins and losses, or wins with Kinguin getting the opening pick. Melty having to retake over and over again. They lost a couple of rounds in a row where Kinguin were able to maintain the man advantage, taking their entries, giving their seconds, trading out well. And then Melty just brought it back, winning a round on a half buy by working those picks in kind of a similar fashion, but Mistu getting 2 of the openers, so that was huge for them. Now it's only 1 more round. I mean, anything goes. Kinguin are actually worse in terms of equipment value, and it looks like one of groups to do something a little bit more quickly.
They're once again going for that mid control. Looks like the one will pop flash out. Terminator actually just threw one of his own, but they weren't
got
quite
2 people
far
looking
enough
at
out
this
yet.
mid to B and a player in B side.
Yeah, Melty has a very good crossfire. Maiden does peek out to get one. That flash to land. Now the Terminator in a spot where he's got to kill at least one person, and he will just barely do it. Lights up another. Lampert on the assist. Missed 2 at the frag. It's a 1-on-3 for Fox. If he doesn't win it, it will be going to overtime. And Melty surely doing the impossible, or at least what everyone would have thought to be impossible after watching most of the first half here. Bomb is down, though. Fox has potential to do something crazy. But someone coming from every side. Mistu in the tunnels. Taz and Lampert work their way in through the doors, and that's it. Mistu just from the tunnels finds Fox. 15-15, we're going to overtime.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
They did it. We're going OT.
Overtime,
question mark?
Mac. Nah, we'll just have a draw.
He's like, can you tie individual maps?
I mean, I guess that's a reasonable question, right? If
Mhm.
you're going to do a group stage with best of ones, like maybe it just settles on round differential. But no, we do have overtime. It'll be MR3 10K. And the sides will be the same for the first half of OT. Melty remaining on the counter-terrorist, Team Kinguin still being the aggressors on that terrorist side. And a whole lot of money for both teams.
Damn, they got to be impressed with themselves on this result. Obviously, Kinguin bringing it back. I mean, they brought it back in a situation where it felt like they should have won like 4 out of the 6 rounds that they ended up losing, where Melty had amazing retakes. But that's the kind of firepower Melty have. I mean, they've got the aim, they have really good teamwork, and they're just more up and coming. I mean, their aimers maybe aren't as polished as Kinguin's are, but they have to be afraid of them round by round, especially on a map like Dust 2.
Yeah, and the first time we've actually seen Melty play on Dust 2, they've opted for Cobble in these best of ones. It's both teams banning 3 maps, so Melty were able to get Cobble twice. But not this time. I think Kinguin knew what was what, but still, you know, a competitive match on Dust 2, definitely. And that's big for Melty, a team now that I'm expecting to maybe even qualify for Season 8 Professional League. But let's see, nice flash. That's going to leave Maiden completely blind. Scream will be able to find him. That Molotov a little bit off the mark, so Lampert's still able to chill and goose. But with an op, a bit awkward. That's good flash, playing things up. They still don't know Lampert's there. Now he'll decide to strike. So that was an easy kill for free. He's still in a spot where he could maybe find that one frag. Fox and Makalele hitting some nice shots as they work themselves off the catwalk. So it's up to Taz and Mistu. Oh, Taz is going to go down. Mistu making that long rotation to actually be coming up long. So what do you know? He does have that op. the Hyper Beast in a 1v4, and Dennis will shut it down.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty big misstep there by Lampert, who did only get the only kill of the round there, but who was playing Goose. They didn't know where he was because they threw a molly. That was bad, and he could stand in the corner with it. Got a free pick off of it, and then peeked like wide into Cat. When all he had to do was defend against them crossing into the plant spot because he had a crossfire with his teammate at long, and instead gave it up so that he could look for an aggressive pick when he really didn't need to.
Yeah, I definitely thought he could have. I even kind of threw that into the play-by-play. Thought he could have just sat there and used that as another one-spot kill that would have let him get 2 on the round, and that crossfire was there.
And they just can't plant otherwise.
Yeah. So, Makalele now with an op, and they do go back to having 2. It'll be Lampert and Mistu. Mistu over at B, Lampert on that A platform. And Team Kinguin still very, very spread out. Fox watching the long push. Rain, it looks like they might be setting up the mid to B. Because you do still have that tunnel player, Scream, up in upper B. And 50 seconds on the clock.
Interesting to see Mistu up anchoring B when they've had such a good time with rifles defending against it. I feel like Kinguin don't want to even go mid to B. Oh, but they're long player. Wow, Melty! X-Size actually kills Fox waiting for him.
Terminator holding on the middle as he has. It's a mid to B split, but a lot more coming out the B tunnels. Rain, though, working around the side of the smoke, is able to kill 1, and now things falling apart here for Melty on this round. Rain gonna push that smoke. Oh, both of them very, very blind. Or X-Taz. That would have been an easy frag instead. Rain, oh, just barely missing out on that frag. Though X-Taz now low. And Lampert jumping up on this box outside the mid double door, or B double doors, excuse me, trying to find something but can't. And losing 2 rounds, even in OT, puts a strain on the economy of the CT side, so they will run off to save. Team Kinguin going to be pushing at 17 to 15.
Melty's starting to get a little bit predictable with the way that they adjust when they lose a man. In the B site, we see a player when someone dies, always push the car like every single time. And then Team Kinguin, all they had to do is strafe out wide. Whereas if Melty had like a player from fence at the beginning of the round, they would have 100% got 2 kills for free because King would have no need to check that. So, Melty are relying on their aim and 2 kill positions as opposed to one and dones, but I think even from one of those one and dones, they would have gotten more than 1 kill. So, because they have never played them, King win 2 auto snipers, 3 ops.
I mean, that's what you're gonna do. I would expect some of those to turn back into AKs. Yeah, we see Scream, Rain, and Dennis all getting them back. 2 AKs, no auto sniper is gonna survive anything more than the first 10-20 seconds here, as you'll often see in the last round of a half. Terminator, the only one that takes no damage from it, and he will fall, but he gets into position, and that allows Mistu right there behind him to do a little bit more than trade. He steals a man away from Team Kinguin, so 4-on-3 now, advantage to Melty. You desperately want to get at least 1 round in an OT half, because then if it goes 3-0 the other way, there's no room for mistakes when you switch things around. So this is very big for Melty's chance to stay alive in this match. Makalele with the Tech 9 will find 1 more kill. Oh, and another! That was just a 9.
Dude, Lampert did not need to peek that.
Yeah, bit of a mistake there. Getting a bit antsy perhaps. Maiden trying to make up for it with that 5-7. He gets Fox down to 1 now. It's all going to fall on Mistu. He's got to be very blind from that flash, I would imagine. He's going to peek out. Got 2 players that are extremely low to deal with. 10 HP, but there are still 2 of them. Makalele with an op. It was not planted for long. Molotov's going out, trying to slow him down a little bit. Mistu finds the 1, but he's contending with the op of Makalele. Makalele misses him as he drops down. Mistu on 45 HP right now. And with Makalele moving towards long, Mistu might think that's where the plant is. Not sure he's seen the bomb yet. There was a nice flash. Makalele going to peek out, and he will get it done. Makalele with 3 kills. Honestly, he probably should have never got.
No, Lampert threw that hard. He knows he shouldn't have peeked that. Like, the teammate behind him got ripped by Makalele, and he was there to trade, but he had like 2 HP and had an op, and he switched to his pistol just to peek when his teammate could have peeked first. Senseless. And I want, Melty to do well because they're like playing so well. As this goes into OT, Kinguin are the one showing them no respect, at least early in the half.
Yeah.
Melty trying to play well, making less mistakes, but then as OT goes on, are starting to get a little bit more predictable with their setups, and you can see that their playbook doesn't go as deep as Kinguin, who have a lot more experience than them, more than them, excuse me. Yeah, that being said, like, you can credit a good play for being made, but you never want to credit that play if it's because it's a huge mistake of the other team.
Yeah. So, we do have Melty starting things off again, I said. You know, you don't get a single round in the first half of OT. There are no mistakes. So this do or die time for Melty, and they get those entries. Terminator and Maiden finding them. So they have a 4-on-3 right now. And also Lampert going to bring down Fox, who is out there in middle. Scream going to pop flash his way through. He brings down Mist 2 and is able to get out with that knife. Jump back over towards B, into the window, dropping into the site now. Can he get another kill here? No, he cannot. Lampert going to find that second with the help of Xtaz. And now it is Rain. Set up in a 1v3. First round of OT. I say you might as well go for it. And it looks like Rain will be doing that. Throws that smoke in with some speed so it bounces further, and he fakes him out completely with the flash, getting in through the window, and Rainy nearly does it. Maiden is there though to find his second kill in the round and close it out.
Yeah, that was close. It's obviously raining for you. And if Melty don't win this next two rounds, wait. Yep. If Melty don't win these next 2 rounds, then Kinguin win it. So Kinguin have earned themselves a spot. Wow, is it because they bought 2 ops last round that they're already saving? I mean, Fox only has the Famas.
Yeah, perhaps.
1 round in. Wow.
That's CT side for you. Fox is at $0.
Oh,
already.
look, they're already out mid.
Scream is going to bring down the Terminator here. And we've got Mist 2 still outside, trying to go in and find a frag, but Scream going to get that headshot from the back of the site, still alive. He's got 1 player to contend with for the next couple seconds, and he will. He brings down Maiden. He's still just chilling. Finally, Xtaz will take him down. Makalele with one heck of a shot, getting Lampert on the cross of the B doors. And now that bomb is just in that B closet area, trying to work his way up to the doors. That's Xtaz using the smoke as cover. Rain, I think, just kind of saw him in his peripheral there. And there he goes. He will be able to bring him down. 19-16, the final score. But Melty, I mean, looking like they were about to get 16-0'd and then be able to bring it back to OT. Even finding at least 1 round in OT against a team like Kinguin. And I think Melty is a team to watch out for, and will be moving on more than likely into the bracket play here in the CEVO-MLG Pro Placement Tournament.
Yeah, almost 3-0ing their group, finishing top seed. Very well played. And yeah, they've got to be happy with the results. They're just going up and up. Melty are nuts.
That they are. But of course, Kinguin, that's the first CEVO match that they have played. And having to win 2 more. Pitter and Publicler, the other teams in this group. From what we've seen of Publicler in this pro placement, it shouldn't be too difficult for Kinguin there. Maybe Pitter show up, surprise Kinguin a bit, but I don't see a situation where Kinguin doesn't go 3-0 through the groups and probably get quite far. Not like you have to win the bracket stage, you just have to get far enough so that you get into the professional league. So fully expecting Kinguin to make it all the way.
Yeah. Was surprised to see that Pitter lost to Melty first of all, but after seeing how they were able to actually, did they beat Hellraisers? They might have beat them. I don't know if it was take 14 rounds off or actually beat them, but yeah, I would have expected Kinguin, just looking at the groups without knowing who Melty was, for Kinguin and Pitter to go through, but Melty, newbies.
Yeah, now expecting to even be casting Melty in the Season 8 proper. But that's all we got for today, guys, for the European coverage. North America starting off a bit later on today, I think PM Eastern or something like that. Let's see, I got it here. North America, 0200 Central European time. So what do I take 6 hours off of that? Yeah, that's 8 p.m. VVV Gaming versus Noble Esports. And then there are, well, we got 4 games tonight in North America. So a whole lot of CS to watch. Make sure to come back here, mlg.tv/playcevo. Myself, Helium and Launders, we're out. You can find us on Twitter at HeliumBrilla, at CSBoxer. And until next time, peace.
Bye.